Mayor of your city is much more important than Donald Trump. So everybody's talking about the federal government and tariffs and Donald Trump and the presidency. If you own a business, you really don't need to concern yourself at any level until you're Google with who the federal government is. You need to get involved in local government. You see, at this level of the game, you need to know who your local officials are. They are way more important and way more accessible to you than the federal government. Far too many people are concerning themselves with what's going on in Washington, and they're not worried about what's going on in their own backyard. I've had the luxury, the pleasure, the privilege of meeting so many wonderful people. Just last week I was in the city of Margate. I get to meet Mayor Schwartz and vice mayors and commissioners, and these people are fantastic, and they're so accessible because they're not glamorized. They're not all over CNN or CNBC. They're just regular people. You know, the mayor of the city of Hollywood here, Josh Levy, this guy's terrific. He's accessible. I have a friend, Joe Magazine, down in Miami Beach. These are real people, and these people dictate what's going to happen in the community that you live in or the community that you work in. That is much more important than who the president is. Now, I know a lot of people are going to argue this point because they want to go Republican and Democrat. I don't care about that. I'm more concerned with who could help me, where I could pitch in and help back, and in return, how could I get to these people? I think the only way you're going to get in front of Donald Trump is if you're going to spend $250,000 to go to dinner at Mar-a-Lago, which I'm not doing. But what I am going to do is I'm going to go to a local city commission meeting and get to meet all the commissioners. And guess what? Because they haven't come celebrities yet, they're very accessible and very relatable. And the truth is, these people do this job, which is a thankless job because we know they get beaten up on like, school referees. So they take a thankless job because they care. So if you have your business in a local community, make sure you get out there and get to know your local commissioners and mayors and city managers. These people will help you grow your business. They'll let you know where grant programs are. They'll let you know when there's access to other businesses. They'll give you everything. So pay attention to that and get out and know your city commissioners. And to all the ones that I've met, I can't thank you all enough from every city I've worked with. You've all been terrific to work with, and I recommend everybody go out and do the same.